whoa, whoa, whoa! Woo.
You can't have an.
What up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So you see that little thing I just showed you guys? You guys are like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's interesting, right? Oh man, one of my members, Richie Rich, what's going on? What's going on? So Place and Freeway, what's going on, buddy? Eric, what's going on? Trucker 630, what's going on? Shell 36, what's going on? What up, Corey? DeAndre, what are you doing? How you doing? Do right the trucker. What's going on? What's going on? So let me see something real quick. So, as you guys see in the title, what up, Hollywood Trucker? How you doing? How you doing? As you guys see in the title, should you be an owner or operator or a fleet owner in 2020? Should you start? Excuse me. Let me run that back because I'm screwing up already. Should you become an owner operator or a fleet owner in 2022? Because I get asked that a lot, like, from like my mentees and all that kind of stuff. Like, hey, SoCal, do you think I should buy this truck? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? And it's great questions, right? It's great questions. And so we're going to go over some pros and cons for 2022. Because, again, I told you guys, in 2022, it's a whole nother beast, man, that we have never really experienced, to be honest with you guys. I mean, let's just be honest. Hang on 1 second, guys. Trying to do something. I got commercials. So did you guys see that little skit that I showed you guys? I'll play it again in case you guys missed it. So I'm making this. I hauled 4 buses over the weekend, and so this is a skit from when I did it. So hang on, let me show. I'll show it to you guys one more time, and then we're gonna get with the program. I'm not gonna stay on long, and I know people ain't getting the alerts. That's cool. It is what it is. I'm not even sure if I'll even keep this live feed up. We'll see how it goes. But all right.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Woo.
How many guys saw that video that I dropped last night? Put a 1 in the comment if you've seen that video that I dropped last night. It's I decided to share it with the whole channel for a little bit before I put it on members only. How many guys were able to watch that? Why is it not showing? So Richie Rich says he saw it. That's weird. It's not even showing. I know why it's not showing. I'm about to fix it. All right. As you guys come in, hit the like button, show attendance. We're going to get to the show. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. So this show should only last, I'm hoping, 30 minutes or less. And we're going to get to the brass and tacks. So pretty much, should you become an owner-operator or a fleet owner in 2022? And I figured I'd do this video. That way, when I get emails and whatever, they can just refer back to this video. Does that make a lot of sense? So, and if you guys want to join my panel, you guys can also tell me your opinion on that. But this goes back what I told you guys before. You know, it depends on your business. It depends on your business plan. And hang on, someone's playing music. I'm gonna have to mute for a second. Give me a second. All right. It all and my answer to that, man, it just really depends on your business plan, guys. That's what it depends on. It depends on your business plan. What is your business plan? And it's up to you guys. If you guys want to come on here and say, hey, can I tell you my business plan, SoCal? Let me know what you think. You can come on the panel. We'll talk about it. So showing on my playlist. It's weird. I was and I'm pretty much it's gonna be a Q&A too. You guys want to ask me some questions, man? I'm gonna be here for you. The next live stream will be continuance of what we started in the first place. But doing the car thing, excuse me, doing the interior, doing the paint, doing all that kind of stuff for trucks. I was trying to fucking I don't know why I can't find my video. It's weird. That's pretty crazy. Oh, I found it. All right, there's a part I want you guys to see on here. Where is it? All right. What up, Stuart? Join in if you like to, Stuart. Join in. It's all pinned at the top. It's pinned in the comments. So it's back on members only because it's a members only video. But I want to show you guys something. When we went over there to pick up these buses, right? One thing I noticed was, damn, this damn thing's hot as shit. One thing I noticed is there is a crap load of that Mercedes. Crap load of Mercedes everywhere, guys. Just everywhere. You know, where is it? Right here. So like here's an electric one. And I never knew they even had this one. And I'm not even sure where these cars even coming from, but if you guys looking for a brand new car and Ford and Chevy and all them don't got it, man, Mercedes has them coming through, man. There was probably over 5,000 cars there. And just Phil, these cars here are ready to go. You know, these cars are ready to go, bro. These ain't the cars, these ECMs. These ones right here are ready to go. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. I'm going to show you this one little part for those of you guys that didn't see this. Hang on. Let me play real quick. So here's what I got. And we got to come to this place. So I got to check this situation out, see how we're going to get it unloaded. Not really sure yet. We'll find out, people. not gonna bore you the whole thing, but here's the crazy streets in California. If you guys don't go to California, I had to back into this little alleyway. Look at all that traffic. It's a nice fast forward situation, huh? See? All right, we're off topic. Here we go. So anyway, here's my question for you guys now. DeAndre said, found a 98-volt day cab for the low running, but needs some work. What kind of work does it need, DeAndre? Get on here, let us know about it. What up, Willis? You coming in, Willis? What up? Driving OTR, listening to you on my iPad. Keep dropping knowledge. Hey, I appreciate that, Big H Trucking. So here's my thing. If you guys are wanting to become an owner operator or thinking of becoming a fleet owner or anything like that, jump on the panel and let's have a conversation. You guys know, for myself, I get to speak on it because even though I have two companies and one of them is a fleet. So my whole thing with this 2022 is this, and I spoke on this before. If you guys, here comes Willis now. What up, Willis?
What's up?
So if you guys are wanting to become an owner or operator, you guys, in my opinion, need to have a way stronger business structure than from 2 or 3 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, you can just flip a coin, make some half-ass decisions, and probably get through it. You know what I mean? And fake it until you make it stuff. And today's, there's just a lot of risk, man. I'm not saying don't do it. What I'm saying is have a strong business plan. Is what I'm saying. Have a strong business plan. And as far as a fleet, right? If you guys want to build a fleet, I'm saying keep in mind, man, that it's hard to find drivers. Don't know why. Maybe they're all at home. I don't know. But it's hard to find drivers. In reality, in 2022, a lot of things are stacked up against us, including all you guys that drive and stuff like that. You guys will see as it gets worse. But things are stacked up against us, as you guys go to the shippers, receivers, just everything in general, you'll see everything's getting stacked against you. But this is trucking. It's ups and downs. But these kind of downs that we're having and these kind of ups that we're having, it's not the norm. What up, G Nut? It's not the norm. Well, that's what's your take on that?
I say, so I think when I became an owner op, I actually didn't come in with a plan. I just went in there broke. I think I had like $100 in my bank account. I went to a non-walkaway lease with Snyder. I think I've done pretty well. I think I'm coming in different, but I say if you jump into it now, I would really have a good business plan. Don't do what I did, but actually have a good, write it down, have a good business plan, follow to a T, and have money saved up before you go jump and be on route. Don't do what I did. I made it work, but I would suggest that you have a little bit of money saved up and actually like write down and have a good business plan.
Now, you heard that from his perspective, right? Sorry, I got a text message. My detail people, they're at the yard detailing the semi.
Yeah, I just got lucky and got a truck that was pretty good. The truck I got, so I didn't have any maintenance issues when I first got it, except for a crack in the windshield.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. You can get a brand new truck, go down the road. A gravel truck will pass you up. Next thing you know, boom, there you go.
Yeah.
So he's a Prima May says, I'm stuck on that load. Shipper receiver going back and forth. We've been waiting over 24 hours. Made on time delivery, but loads was refused because shipper loaded it on wrong pallet. What can I do? Here's the problem with that. There's not too much you can do. Just go back where you got the load and let them know that you did your part, right? Let me put her stuff back up here. Welcome, Just Phil and Stewart.
So, man.
For Parma, Maine, what I would do is go to the shipper and say, look, I did my part. You threw it on the truck. I had no choice on what you guys threw in my truck. I arrived here. Now I need to get paid. They don't want these pallets. That's your guys' problem. I will bring it back, but to bring it back, I need the same rate. And what you need to do too, Parme, is tell them and say, and as long as I keep sitting here, you guys are gonna have to pay detention on this. And that's what you need to do, okay, Parme? So we go, Stuart. Stuart, what do you think? What I just talked about and what Willis just talked about for 2022, and just so you guys know, Stuart, you see his profile picture. He bought his dream truck as an owner operator, and then and he spoke on the glass, so I ain't putting his business out there. And he sold it after 170,000 miles. He made money on 170,000 miles on his truck. Then he sold it, made money on his truck, and now he's a company driver. So Stuart, you become an owner operator. Have your dream truck, and now you're a company driver. What made you decide to do that? And tell me about becoming an owner operator and fleet owner in 2022. What's your take on that?
I think the business plan, definitely have a solid plan in place. You definitely want to have some money put away. I definitely wouldn't go into it with very small reserves. We're not at a point yet to where we are seeing bad rates. If there's people out there that think this little dip that we're seeing in February is bad, we haven't seen anything yet. I think it comes back to, you have to ask yourself the question, why do you want to be an owner operator? Look, if you're a company driver and you get the opportunity to lease purchase, are you doing it because you want more home time? Are you doing it because you want to create a business? Honestly ask these questions. Just because you become an owner operator or a lease operator, whatever you want to call it, there's more responsibility that comes with that. It means you're going to have to put in more work. And it might take you a couple of years to get to a point to where you actually get to enjoy them freedoms that come with owning a truck. It doesn't, you got to put in the hard work first. Just because you have a truck now doesn't mean that you have all the benefits that come with it. There's a lot more work and responsibility that comes with it. And one thing you got to remember with this industry, it's very volatile. There's a lot of up and downs. It follows what the market does, stuff like that. And sometimes you might not have too much control in what rates are doing. You're sort of at the demand of someone else. Let's just pull a hypothetical out right now. Let's just say rates go down to a national average for dry van of 140 a mile, right? How are you going to survive on that? What are you going to do for your business model to be able to survive on that? And that's what you got to do, is figure out what you can do to be profitable in them times when it's tough. Are you going to run more miles a month to get that cost per mile down? Are you going to buy cheaper equipment? But you want to be prepared for the tough times, because when you have times like this and you're prepared for the tough times, it's more money you can put in the bank. And on the back end of that, just because we're having good times now doesn't mean we can go out and buy a brand new freaking truck or whatever else. We wouldn't now be prepared to have bigger tax bills and be prepared for that rainy day fund, right? When times do get tough, have a reserve to be able to fall back onto. If you're just a one truck guy at a certain point in time and you've got 100 grand in the bank and you see rates are really not profitable, now you have a situation where, because you was wise when you was making good money, you don't have to put the mileage and the wear and tear on your equipment when it's just a break even. So you got to think of the long game. I mean, but yeah, it's all about setting up, right? Setting up what your plan is on how are you going to be profitable when rates could be at their worst. And my suggestion, it's on DAT. You can go and look and see what the worst rates ever were. You know, do your research. And I think there's a lot of guys that don't do that. They think we're just going to come out here, get a truck, and pull off the low board without even knowing historically what's the worst rates we've ever seen in the last 5 years. What's the best rates we've seen in the last 5 years? So that would be my advice. Just be, you know, do your homework and set yourself up for success. My dad had 20 trucks back in the UK, and I've seen it. Look, I've seen it go from having absolutely everything to making one decision and losing everything in a space of 90 days because it was the wrong decision. So, and my dad's always told me, always stack the odds in your favor. You know, whatever it may be, you know, you want the deck in your favor at all times. If that means setting up low overhead, try and get them direct customers where you can get the bigger rates. You know, even things like factoring, right? I mean, stay away from factoring. It might only be a couple of %, but you know, say it's a 3% factoring fee and you do $200,000 a year. You know, that's $6,000 a year that you've just put in your pocket. So there's a lot of small things that you got to learn. Well, what does this mean? You know, how can it affect my bottom line? So that would be my advice. Don't leave any stone unturned and set yourself up for success.
There you have it. Well said on that. Well said. Just Phil, what are you thinking?
I agree with pretty much everything you said. I mean, the biggest thing is going to be controlling your overhead. I mean, for myself, I haven't been leasing that long. I started back in the end of June. For the time that I have, I'd say I've had a fair amount of success. I mean, of course, it didn't come without setbacks, but that's, again, about, like the other gentleman said, about managing your money properly and, you know, being prepared for when things go sideways. So I would say, like you mentioned earlier, just understanding your reason for actually wanting to do it. I mean, yeah, sure, the money is a nice byproduct of hard work, but that shouldn't really be your only motivation for wanting to move up to a level of where you're, you know, leasing equipment or if you're going owner operator. I mean, for myself, I like the freedom of having time control as the biggest thing more than anything. I mean, I like making money, but having control of my time is way more important. So for myself, my only aspiration is to be a one-man band. I mean, heads off to people that can handle taking on a fleet. I just don't want that level of responsibility. So, you know, for the guys out there that want to do it and be solo, like you said, just make sure you're doing it for the right reason and being prepared for when things do, you know, fall off, because at some point they will.
Well said, well said. What up, Clamp It? Pollywood says keep your overhead low if you want to succeed, especially at times like this. So here's the thing, right? Stuart, in your eyes, you say times are really great, but reality is, are they really great?
You've all heard the phrase "the calm before the storm," right? I mean, I think that's sort of, look, we're seeing phenomenal rates, but there's a lot of signs showing some big disruptions in the industry. So that's why I did what I did. I saw an opportunity to capitalize and, you know, go and do something where it's going to be more consistent. I can weather the storm. And, you know, if what I'm thinking is going to happen happens, I can come back, get my own truck for half the price in a year, 2 years from now. And once again, it comes back to keeping my overhead low. Look, you know, there's a lot of decisions you have to make in business, and you have to realize what's an emotional decision and what's a business decision. You know, like, I really didn't want to give up my dream truck. I busted my ass for 3 years to get that damn thing. But when I could see how hard I would have to work to walk away with what I made off of the deal, it made sense from a business standpoint. Now, I know there will be a point in time I'll get it back. You know, I will buy my dream truck again. And, you know, maybe be in even a better situation. And I was in a pretty damn good situation. I bought the truck at a reasonably good price. I had it at a good interest rate. I bought it at a good time. What followed that was a string of good rates. I managed to pay that truck down significantly. I mean, so I didn't have to sell it. I mean, financially, I was in a situation where I was okay. But I also saw that it was worth a lot more than what it is in a normal market. So I was like, okay, if all it takes is this thing to break down and now it's lost that value. So for me, it was a straight business decision to do what I did and sell it, you know. And I've got my eyes peeled. I'm looking for a deal to come around. I'm watching what the markets are doing. Do I think maybe I sold a little bit early? Yeah, I think I could have probably held on to this truck for maybe 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and I think I would have been good still. But it's one of them deals to, I don't want to look back and be, oh shit, I left, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on the table. And that's why I did it when I did it. So
I'm just showing while you guys are talking. I'm just showing some rates, like, leaving Cali, going to Atlanta, going to different places. So just so you guys can see some rates that's going on. What up, Fargo? What up, Shannon? How you doing?
I would
Is
say out
that
of
your
my
preferred
personal
board to look
opinion.
at?
Go ahead. Whoever wants to speak, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say out of my personal opinion, and you got some of you guys don't have to do that, but how I'm doing it now is I try to be as versatile as I can when it comes to trucking. Like the company I'm at, I can pretty much allow me to do a lot of stuff. Like right now, I'm pulling containers because the step deck rates are trash right now. Well, I wouldn't say trash, but not to where I want them at.
Damn,
So,
Willis. What do
that's
you mean they're
how.
trash right now? I just showed you what I just did.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like out here or like on the East Coast. I mean, you probably don't know my situation at my last company, but I was in a situation to where I kind of had a shift. I went to my operations manager's company, and I could pretty much do everything here. So I can do container. Right now, I'm doing containers. If I want to go back to a step deck, I can go pull a step deck. If I want to go pull an RGN, I can pull RGN, drive in, reefer. I try and open myself up to like a little bit of everything. So when I'm in doing when I decided to come over to this company, it was like and I have low deduction. I get 80%. The only deduction I have over here is fuel. And if I pull if I pull a step deck or an RGN or driving a reefer, I pull a trade. I only have a trailer rental. So I try and keep my deduction as low as possible can. I try and be as versatile. Like I'll pull anything as long as the money's right. Like right now, containers is looking right now down here in Savannah and Charleston. So
You
I
know
would
what's
say just
cool?
keep an open mind.
What's cool with containers, what people don't realize, and just I'm gonna speak on it for you guys, is when you charge and do a rate on a container, you normally charge for round trip, right? So sometimes that's good for you, and sometimes it's not. Like if you got to drive in or a flatbed, whatever, you're trying to get a rate to go somewhere, right? And then you got to find a rate to come back or go wherever you want to go. The cool thing with containers, you're going to hit them for a full round turn, so you're going to get all your money. And then once you drop it, now you get to start fresh again. So there's goods and bads to it. Who else was trying to talk? Is that you, Phil, or somebody else, or Stuart?
Oh no, I was just asking, was that your preferred board to look at?
I have Truck Stop, DET, and 123. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trust is my number one low board.
Truck Stop is cool for flatbed stuff, But the rates I'm showing right now is for van. But I'm letting us do his thing though. I'm letting us do his thing. So here's the thing, right? Right now in 2022, it's good for some people and it's not good for other people, right? What do I mean by that? Well, I'm gonna speak on me. For me, I've been trying to move some of my guys from my dry van division to my flatbed division, right? And you get people that, they say, "Hey, man, I'm looking for a driving job or whatever," and then they disappear. So to having a fleet, I think it's really really hard. I'm speaking on me. So if you have a fleet and you're getting drivers like it ain't shit, then shout out to you. And it ain't that what I pay or who I am or whatever, because you never get that far, right? So I go on Facebook Marketplace, I put my ads in, I do all that. They don't know who I am. They don't know I'm SocaLTrucker. They don't know nothing. And it's hard to get drivers, man. It's hard to get drivers, you know. So for fleets like myself, it's kind of hard to get drivers, bro. And I think it's hard for the mega carriers too, and that's why they try to lower it to, if you're 18 years old, you can go OTR and all that kind of stuff, because I think it's around the country, you know. And as far as being an owner operator, you know, things are good as far as rate goes. But the problem is going to be is down the road trying to get your money. You know, trying to get your money. So I want you guys to be cautious about this shit, because I have talked to some people where they did some runs. They didn't get paid. They went after their bond, you know, the whole situation. But, you know, it's like this. You do loads for somebody, I don't give a shit who they are. And next thing you know, they go belly up, throw in the towel, whatever, or they're broke or whatever. You can go after whatever the fuck you want, you know, and good luck to that, right? So as far as 2022, I really tell people, still move forward and do what you do. Don't be scared of trucking. Don't be scared to be an owner operator. You know, don't be scared to get a fleet and build a fleet. Just be ready for all scenarios. If you want to be an owner operator, I would highly recommend you guys to stay as much out of debt as you possibly can, because in the trucking there's ups and downs, but the ups has been pretty crazy, right? The ups is like really, really crazy. Like, we've never seen it like this crazy before. And neither have we seen fuel prices this crazy before. So a lot of things happening in 2022 we haven't really seen before. So that comes to my next thing. If the ups is the craziest we've ever seen, the fuel's craziest we've ever seen, truck prices are craziest we've ever seen, everything's more crazy than we ever seen. What do you think the downturn is going to be, guys? Trucking is up and down. When it goes down, what's got me kind of shook is, let me get Phil back in. Oh no, I feel. Okay, we're all here. On the downturn, what kind of down are we gonna have? What kind of down are we gonna have? And that's what I'm trying to bring to you guys' attention. I mean, you know what I'm saying,
it'll
Phil?
be worse than 2018?
Yes. So,
'Cause I know
and
that was before I was leasing, but I know that put a lot of people in the jam back then.
Yeah. And why am I saying that? So what's the difference between 2018? What's the difference between 2008? What's different between the downturns from then and the upturns to 2022? What's the difference? Let's look at the trucking goes up and down. When everything went up last time, what's the difference between going up last time and going up this time?
We're in a pandemic.
I'll tell you. No, besides that, I'll tell you what it is. The upturn lasts longer this time than it normally does. The upturns last longer already, right? What else is different on this upturn? The rates are more crazier than they were last time. Truck prices are crazier than they were last time. Wages is different this time than last time. You know what I mean? Like, everything's like way different this time than last time, right? So why would the downturn be any different? You guys see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I pay attention to, right? So it's like when you go to school, they want to teach you the graph. You know, they want to show you everything in graph. Over in school, they want to show you projections and all that kind of stuff. So let's be honest. You know, what if Shannon says workforce is different? Absolutely. EBID says inflation. Absolutely. Credit was different. Absolutely. You know, and that's the stuff I'm talking about, man. Like everything we've seen in trucking is different last time than this time. So why would the downturn not be different? And the thing is, if inflation, truck rates, truck prices, fuel, if everything's way different, higher, and greater than last time, don't you think the rates would be way worse than last time? I mean, does the common sense play in? I mean, if you guys had to do projections, right? And you had to go the last time it roller coasted up and down, and then the time before that it roller coasted up and down, right? Because trucking goes up and down. Do we put common sense into this and say, wait a minute, if everything else in the mathematical equation of trucking is way different this time, should we expect when the rates drop to be way worse? Your take, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the nature of how an economy works. It's ups and downs, highs and lows. There's no true constant because, you know, the world changes every day.
Well, we get that part, and that's the norm, right? But the thing is, when the rates drop, is it going to be the normal way the rates drop, or is it going to be hellified worse just by looking how if everything went crazier high than last time, including the fuel, the trucks, the rates, and everything else? Don't you think when it's time to do the lows, it's going to be record breaking also, just like everything else?
Yeah, because of how inflated everything is right now. It is not a, I guess you could say it's not a natural inflation. So it's not going to be a natural low either.
What up, Ray? Ray says, what's good, SoCal? And that's what I'm trying to bring to your guys' attention. Rates haven't stabilized yet, or prices worldwide. Shannon says, either way, I will succeed. Absolutely, Shannon. Absolutely. So this is just something that I'm trying to bring to you guys, man. Something to put on your table, right? So if I was here to mentor all you guys, right? Everybody watching, you know, my business plan for you guys in 2022 is if you guys had to buy a truck, try to get into the smallest payment you possibly can. If you guys lease a truck, you have no other way, credit, down payment, there's no way to do it. You want to lease, just make sure it's a lease that's not going to hurt you. Make sure it's a profitable lease, and make sure if shit hits the fan, you can walk away with your hands clean. You know what I mean? I know somebody had a lease. What was that company called? Was it Quality? They had that lease back then. You got bought out by. No. It was Quality or one of those lease places they were all going to. But I know the Wright brother was there. But
Are you talking about
like
Lone Mountain?
No, not Long Mountain. They're not around no more. They got bought out by Mercedes or some shit like that. Fuck. Let me see what the hell. Now you got me twisted. Hang on, let me see what the hell's called. I just got invoiced. Hang on 1 second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find out what the hell. Let me see if I can get them on the phone. I need to find out what that company's called because you guys need to learn something about this company. And that's one reason why they went out of business. They did some crazy ass leases for like 8-year leases. and all that.
Jesus.
And everybody thought it was a walk away. And then when you walked away, they snatched your credit and all that shit. Hang on one second. You guys, go ahead and talk to the people. I'm going to mute real quick.
All right, this is another Willis Takeover segment, part 2. What kind of questions y'all got for me? Or just Phil? What's going on, Phil?
Oh man, I'm just playing yo-yo with my clock.
Nah.
Yeah, I had to switch over to night shift for a couple days.
I tried night shift last night, not by choice, but I had to go save another driver.
Yeah.
He ran out of fuel, so I didn't get to go sleep. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I was pissed. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm already overweight. I live with 60,000, over 6,000 pounds. I was probably like 90,000 pounds in gross in general. You want me to go?
Good Lord.
You want to go 70 miles out of route to help this guy? Then he gets in the truck. We got to go to the truck stop, get 2 jerry cans of fuel. Then we got to go back to his truck and fill up. Then I got to go 70 miles to get back onto my route. I got to get compensated for this. That's 140 miles.
Yeah, that's way too much to be moving around for free.
Yeah.
So it was Quality Carriers. It's what the lease company was called. Quality Carriers. And Quality is supposed to be a walkaway lease. And then they got bought out by Capital or something or whatever, right? So when you're with Quality, if you would have walked away, I think it might have been a walkaway. But once they got bought over or whatever happened in that situation, I know somebody that left them. Here's the craziest thing. They had a Freightliner paying a whole lot of money. You know, they were paying a shitload of money. And it wasn't even a brand new truck. It was a used truck. And they leased that thing for like 3 years, right? They were on like an 8-year lease somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And after 3 years, he turned it back in. Now, in 3 years, that shit's paid off, right? But in 3 years, he turns it back in. And you know they came after him? They told him it was not a walkaway. He needed to finish the whole 8 years. You know, he's like, oh, hell no, that's supposed to be a walkaway. Yeah. Best way to save money over the road. The best way to save money over the road, is that a question? I mean, the best way to save money over the road, man, is just to have knowledge if you're an owner-operator on your equipment and keep your equipment up so you don't have breakdowns on the side of the road, calling for mobile people. Clampett says the only difference is you are comparing markets that aren't coming out of a pandemic. So to compare trends to something like that has never happened before is difficult to. Exactly right. That's what I'm saying, Clampett. And so since that is the case, Clampett, right? Since everything's like crazy high, right? Like the rates and everything way before, I think whenever it drops, you know, I'm just using common sense because none of us truly really know, right? But I'm just using common sense that when it goes and falls, it's going to fall way below the norm, right? The problem that I'm having with all that is when this happens, these trucks are too high and the fuel is too high and everything's way too high than last time. And so if it drops down to even to the market of what it normally does, people are going to have a hard time if they don't have the proper business plan in place. Jaquan says, I left my quality truck at a company I leased onto because I wasn't making money. Luckily, they went out of business a few years later, LOL. They was an extension of Celadon too. Oh, okay. SoCal, would you suggest me to just buy a truck from a dealer if I've never done a lease? I've never done a lease. Jody, here's the problem, right? I would have to know your business plan, right? I don't know what you're hauling. I don't know if you have your own authority. I don't know what region you live or run in. I don't know too much of anything about you, Jody. You know what I'm saying? And it's really hard for me to have my eyes closed and answer a serious question. See, when it comes for you spending money, I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right answer. You know, I'm not going to just pop off with something when it's your money, right? But I'm going to tell you guys this. Getting from a dealer, that's a hard one, man, because are they overly priced? Are they giving you a good deal? What are you buying? What's the contract look like? Leasing? Okay. There's, 10% of the leases are good. The other 90% are trash. Are you on the 90% trash of the lease side? Are you on the 10% good side of leasing? You know what I mean, Jody? So that's all. I'm sorry I couldn't help more on that. The new age coaches, damn, hearing these names bringing me back. LOL. Yeah, man. Brings you back. I'm a company driver right now. I don't know, Jody. Here's my thing. If you're making really good money and they're not bothering you, and you're doing all right. If it's me, let me just speak on me, okay? I'm gonna say this as straightforward as I can. If let's say I was one of my drivers driving for me, right? I know how much money they make. I know their situation. I would stay here and get the money. Okay? And then when I'm able to pay cash for a truck, I'd pay cash for a truck. Now, if that was all my cash I had, which on the truck, I'd buy the truck, park it at the house, keep driving his company, try to build my money up. And then while I was still working for a company, I would take money here and there out of my check and put the truck together, make sure it's operational, in great condition to go OTR. And then at that time, when the truck is ready to go, I would look at the whole situation and find out, was I going to make a move? If that makes sense. Oh, shoot. New Age Culture is a brand new member of the SoCal channel. Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. DJ says, just checking to say what's good, drivers. Hey, I appreciate that there, DJ. Appreciate that. I agree. There you go, Shannon. See, this is one of the live streams because I don't get to read like all you guys' comments normally when I'm on live streams. But this is the live stream where I'm going to read your comments. So if there's something you got to say, put in the comments and I'm going to read it. We're going to read you today, guys. Jody says, I got you. Thanks for the info. Hey, you're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. You know what I didn't do? I got to check and see if I have new members to shout out. Climate says, I don't know anything, but I would have a hard time recommending buy a truck right now. I would be more inclined to steer someone into a walkaway lease. Okay, Clamp It. But you say that, Clamp It, but you put it on the glass I don't know. Did you put it on the glass what you did, Clamp It? Put yes or no before I speak on it. If you didn't put it on the glass, I ain't speaking on it. If you did put it on the glass, then, that gives me okay to speak on it. Or if I can speak on it, let me know, Clamp It. If I don't want to speak out of turn here. Phone keeps going. The cool thing about it is I got that shit on vibrate, so you guys don't even know. DJ the Trucker says, man, I don't get any notifications when you go live. I know that, DJ. A lot of people do not get my notifications. I don't know why. Only thing I can say is unsub, resub, and hit the bell is one thing I think of. When I took vacation off the white tubes, you know what I'm saying? Something happened. The tubes got pissed off, and a lot of people don't get my notifications. There's people right now that subscribe to me that don't even know I'm even back on YouTube. They don't even know I'm even back. And unless they check, they'll never know. They're not getting the notifications. The Whole says other streams didn't work. Talk to me, Ho. What are you talking about? New Age Coach says, what kind of trucks you have? Are they manuals? New Age, I have a whole bunch of trucks, a whole different kind of models. I have manuals. I have automatics. I have new trucks, older trucks, dry vans, flatbed, low boy. everything but reefer, pretty much. Everything under the sun. Would you stay company driver if you're making over 100K, local and weekends off, or become an owner op? Here's the thing, Tito. What are your goals, right? What are your goals? Obviously, the money's great, okay, but what are your goals? So you're asking me personally, okay? So me personally, I would become an owner operator, okay? You're asking me personally, I would become an owner operator. Tito,
If I could
I'm gonna tell you
state
my
an
story,
opinion on
Tito.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my story, Tito. Before I got my CDL, I was a supervisor of a multi-million-dollar company, and I was making way over 100K, including bonuses, way over. Full benefits, office, the whole situation. Banking hours, weekends off, do as I want, the whole thing. I gave all that up after I got my CDL so I could drive a truck. Took a huge pay cut because when I started driving it, they were only paying like $14 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So I took a huge pay cut, bro, and everybody thought I was batshit crazy. But I gave all that up to get my driving experience and become a business owner. So there that goes. What up, Biz? You finally made it in, my dude. You got some sound? Hey, Biz.
Hey, yo, SoCal, you guys hear me?
I think he's delayed a little bit. East Trucker 915 says, should I get into a reefer or stay in a dry van? I'm leased on to a small company, and all I run is Cali to Dallas and back to Cali. My company stays with $5,000 a week. Would you buy the truck? All right, okay. Would I get into a reefer or stay in a dry van? Okay. Sad area, we're gonna peek in. So I don't have any reefers, right? So if I want to do something, I can just do it. I don't have reefers, so obviously I like dry van better than I like reefers. So we got that part out of the way. I'm leased on to a small company, and all I run is Cali to Dallas and back to Cali. Company stays with $5,000 a week. So stays, I'm a little confused on that part. Would you buy the truck? S Trucker 915. I would need more information to make that thing, because I don't know what the truck specs are. I don't know the mileage. I don't know the maintenance. I don't know how much you're paying for it. I don't know what your monthly payments are. You know what I mean? I can say, yeah, go buy the truck, and the payments are like $10,000 a month, and then you commit suicide. So everything else sounds good, though, bro. What up, Biz?
What's going on, SoCal? Can you guys hear me on the mic?
I can barely hear you, but I can hear you.
You can't hear me? All right, let me try to fix it. I'll come back.
No, I can hear you. I think it's your Bluetooth.
The only thing is that you might be able to hear me, but I can't hear you guys. So that's gonna be a problem. Let me try to fix it. I'll be back.
All right.
If I could offer an opinion about the reefer situation,
Go ahead.
if he's already seeing that kind of money consistently, I would say no, because truth be told, doing refrigerated other than pulling chemicals is a headache. It's not worth the extra fuel you're paying for. It's not worth all the song and dance you have to do with the refrigerator and keeping it cleaned out and stuff. I mean, yeah, I make good money, but it's a hassle. And like I said, especially when it comes to dealing with food, there's a lot that can go wrong. Stuff turns over, temperature goes haywire. You got to worry about maintenance on the reefer, all these other extra things. If you're already seeing that kind of good money and you're cool with that, then keep doing what you're doing. There's no point in messing up what works. But hey, like I said, if you decide you want to hop into it and you want to mess with chemicals and stuff like that, then sure, yeah, there's opportunity there. But to me, it's not worth the headache.
That's one reason I don't like Reefer, man. It's just a fucking pain in the ass. You show up at the bitch, you did everything you're supposed to do. They ask you to open up the doors. You're like, are you sure? Yeah, am I going back up to the dock? Well, we'll come back to you. You got the doors open like they said. You sit there forever. The shit's blowing out. They come back. They temperature check. Oh man, this shit's way too hot. We got to reject it. Motherfucker, you asked me to open the doors up.
Yeah, it's a lot of song and dance, a lot of time wasted for nothing.
Afternoon at SoCal. What up, Fast Eddie? Are you my cheese shit?
And the only little off haul in the reefer is these heavy ass onions.
Well, port is different. That's not your responsibility. All you're worried about is moving the box.
Yeah.
You ain't got to
Yeah.
worry about putting fuel in and all the other stuff.
Dude, this phone still don't shut the fuck up, bro. I mean, you guys even hearing it? It's vibrating right next to me. I got 4 fucking voicemails fucking right now. I don't get it. You know, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hire somebody to hold my personal phone and take care of that phone too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, secretary.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I might just have to take care of it.
I was saying, you got more than one phone, right?
Oh yeah. I got this iPhone right here. It's my bad phone. All right. So Eddie said, "Oh shit, did I miss something?" New Age Culture says, "Right, which is a member. Appreciate you. Right now, I'm leased on Prime and not making much more than I was when I was on a Florida to Boston run. I have a guy right now driving for me. I have a guy right now driving for me, and he used to, and he spoke on my channel. He used to be a lease driver at Prime. He's happier here now, and he's making more money. I'm just saying."
Yeah, I was just gonna say, a lot of times, at least what I've learned in my short time experience, you really don't have to run coast to coast to make good money. Just find your lane that you like and just stay in there, and you'll make the same, if not more. Like, truth be told, since I cut down from doing coast to coast and just running Midwest and Southeast, I'm making the same, if not more money than I did going coast to coast.
The whole thing, man, is I tell everybody, and it's been a while since I said it. Maybe you guys forgot. I tell everybody, chase money, not miles. And what I mean by that is, if there's something going for 600 miles for 1,800 bucks, I'll do that more than I would do, 3,000 miles for $6,000. Reason being is because if you do that every day, drop and hook, I know it's a pain in the butt, but that's 1,800 bucks a day. And the
Yeah, I
faster
agree. I mean, now,
the faster you can drop a load, the faster you're not responsible for it.
I was surprised when I came over and did this container stuff that I made just as much as I did doing OTR than I am doing containers, and I'm pretty much home every day.
Well, as you know, I spoke on containers forever, so much so that people thought that's all I did, And I like doing containers. I don't go into ports no more, but I like doing the containers, bro, because I'm not responsible for shit. It's locked up, sealed up. I ain't loading it. I mean, on my things now. Some people grab the container and go get it loaded. I get all that. But the setup that I got it's already loaded. I back up. Everything's through my phone. Don't got to talk to nobody. Don't got to see nobody. Roll out there. And sometimes it can be a drop and hook, but I actually go to the solar sites and they just unload me real quick. Sometimes it ain't real quick, but it's just solar panels. They unload it. I go back and drop the damn fucking empty off. I'm done with it. I'm not responsible for the trailer, the tires, and none of that stuff.
Yeah, that's like pretty much what I do. I just go pick up a
That's the way
loaded
to
at the port. I go deliver it, and I bring the empty back, and I'm done with it. Pretty much easy money.
New Age Culture says my lease is up in June. Hope you'll have a spot free. Also have a twig. I always have a spot free. And if I don't, I will make a spot. Don't even worry about it. I will make a spot. It's really nice to have no payments. Fast Eddie, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna tell you guys something, right? If you guys never experienced having a good truck and there's no payments to it, or you guys have a truck and you paid it off and now you have the title. If you guys have never experienced that, you don't know what you're missing. I'm being dead serious. You don't know what you're missing. I mean, people can speak on it and all that, but until they experienced it, you don't know what you're missing. I'm serious. The
That's a
pressure,
goal, because
and the release off your brain, off your chest, it's just different. Like my 389 out there, that one's paid off. I paid cash. But if it runs, it runs. If it don't, it don't. It gives me opportunity to come to the office and do what I got to do. If I want to get on grind, do what I got to do, I can go do it. You know what I mean? I don't have to burn my truck out. I mean, I can go far if I want to, but here's the thing. The truck doesn't know if you're doing 300 miles back, 300 miles up, turn around, and 300 miles back, or you're rolling 600 miles out and 600 miles somewhere else going cross country. The truck don't know that. Miles is miles, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? And so the truck just doesn't know. So when people say, hey, I got this truck, but I'm going to run local, miles is miles, guys. It don't matter if it's local or OTR. Miles is miles. Bid's going to try to come back in again. Let's try you out again, Bid. What up, Hound Dog? If anybody wants to jump on the panel and speak their piece about their situation or have a question or whatever, please feel free and jump in and say what's up. It's pinned on the very top of the comments, and I'm actually going to post it again in the comments in case you guys don't want to get to the top of the comments. East Trucker 915 says my company stays with 5,000. I don't understand when you say stays. You're confusing me with that part. My company stays with 5,000. That part is confusing me. I don't understand unless I'm reading it wrong. And it would be a new 23,589 Pete. I'm in line to get my ordered Pete for September. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand when my company stays with 5,000. I have no clue what that means. I don't know how much you're paying for a 589. I don't know what engine's in it. I don't know what warranty you guys are going to get with it. I don't know the money you're making. There's so much I don't know, East Trucker. I'm not going to sit back and say, do it, and then you fall on your face and it's my fault. When I speak on something, I realize I'm accountable for what I say, right? And I'm responsible. So the last thing I want to do is give you guys some fucked off information and you run out and fail. I love that you're able to get a 589 Pete. Now I love Peterbilt's. I like what I see, but the reality is this: you can't get sensors really right now. You can't really get parts for this new shit right now. You get that brand new truck and something goes wrong with it, and then it's in the shop for 5 or 6 months, like two of my trucks were, and you still got to make the payments, and you're gonna be upset, bro. Fast Eddie says, all good, SoCal, just driving, listening, but we're here. All right, Fast Eddie, man. Shout out to you, homie. I appreciate that. Shannon says, I love hauling containers the best. Then dry van. I understand. I understand. And the containers is fast money, man. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. I'm in some groups and stuff, and I know a lot of people in the container stuff, and they'll hit me up. They're like, hey, man, can you do this run today? When you're all done, I will Zelle you the money today. That's how bad they're looking for trucks. I will Zelle you the money. You go do dry van, reefer, and all this other kind of shit. Like, well, I got to go to a factory company? Oh, no. Oh, I don't? Okay. How long till I get paid? Oh, 3 weeks, a month, 6. You know what I mean? It ain't, containers is a whole different beast. East Trucker says, I always reset at home in El Paso, Texas. I would be getting my new Pete from El Paso. All I can say, bro, is congratulations. If you're getting a new Pete, congratulations, bro. But if that's your only truck, you better be careful. That's all I got to say. Don't think that warranty is going to save your ass. It's not. Just be cautious. Shannon says, I'm a drop and hook ninja. All right, so you run at night. That's what's up. For the love of trucking. I love that name, by the way. Shout out to that name, For the Love of Trucking. Says, hey, SoCal, just want to say thanks for all the good info you give out. Very helpful. Hey, you're very, very welcome, man. Thank you for watching me. Cali Rick 777 says, how do I get with containers without going to the port? Port in SoCal. Well, I got to tell everybody before I build relationships with people, right? So I have relationships with a lot of people. You know, they have owner operators and fleets and stuff like that. And then I researched some companies that actually go inside the port and you know, negotiate rates and stuff like that. So that's how you'd want to do it. Look at your local area, maybe get on Craigslist and search port work or something like that. And see what pops up, and then try to negotiate a rate. You know, tell them you don't want to go inside the port.
Some guys are animals inside that
Chicago
port.
ports. What you say, Willis?
Some guys are animals inside them ports. They'll run you out the road. You going too slow.
The shit I've been seeing at the port, bro. I have to drive by one terminal to get to this guy's yard, right? And I'm not even going to exaggerate when I say the line was probably minimum of 5 miles long, minimum. I'll probably shoot more of 10 miles on that. No joke, 10 miles, waiting to get to that pedestal. They were lined up and filled up all inside the terminal, all going out to one street, crossing over this big crazy bridge, going all the way down the street until you hit the freeway, makes left to another street, going all the way down that street. And I was like, damn, I'm glad I don't go inside the ports.
Yeah,
all right, Ben, we're gonna try again. Oh, we just lost him again. What happened?
Yeah, the one that's Savannah ain't really that crazy. Like, I used to go through gate 8, and there's really never too long of a line going through there to get in there.
E. Wright says, question. I'm looking to buy an overhaul kit for my 14, or is that 14? 141? I have seen 2 different types of kits. I don't think it was done writing. Types of kits. My bad. Let me type that again. Okay. Trucking with T-Bone. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? What's the difference in a re-ring and a regular in-frame kit? The fuck? A re-ring? I'm going to be honest, right? I never heard of a re-ring. Now, if you want, email me both of what you're looking at and let me read their definition, what they're talking about, and then I can help you explain what the difference is. But based off what you typed, I have no clue what you're talking about. We lost bids again? Well, bids keeps trying, man, but he just can't seem to get in very well. What's going on, Park Top? I just fucked her damn name up. What's going on, Pop Tart Gun Trucking? Bye-bye, Company Driving. Park Tart home, y'all. Company Driving. All right. I keep saying I'm going to get some sleep. It just never works out for me. Company truck was repossessed in the middle of... What the fuck? Pop Tart, can you join my feed real quick? Do you mind? I think I'm misreading what you're saying. Can you jump on here real quick? Pop Tart? You don't even have to show camera. You can just be like, just Phil, and just show this little white circle right here if you want. How y'all feel about company drivers being put out in the middle of a bean field? What? At Pop Tart, that's crazy. So Pop Tart says yes. Yeah, jump in the stream. Lolo says, honestly, I've been thinking about going non-CDL owner op while I finish Class A process and save some cash to buy a cash truck. Do you think the current market will hold out until next year? I personally doubt it. What up, TJ? TJ says Palmdale, Lancaster, Victorville, Hesperia, 14 times 7, 70 single wide living for life. There you go, TJ. That's the way you represent yourself. That's what's up. Clampett says, my point, SoCal, was that buying a truck, right? Now with how overpriced they are is a tough pill to swallow. Bought mine before the truck prices went nuts. Yeah, no, I'm not here to tell you guys to buy an overpriced truck, man. That's not exactly what I'm gonna do. TJ says, "What up, bro? Hey, not too much, TJ, man. Shit, if you can get you a 14 by, what'd you say that was, a 14 by 7 in Palmdale, Lancaster, Victorville, Hesperia, whatever. Shit, go buy that shit, bro. Put that shit on like 2-3 acres, and shit, park some trucks on it, make some money, man." So, from my understanding, Pop Tart got thrown out of her truck and it got repossessed in the middle of the night. Is that what you guys feel then, Willis? Is that what we're understanding what she said or he said?
Got repossessed in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So let me read this back. How y'all feel about a company driver being put out in the middle of the bean field? Company truck was repossessed in the middle of the Ozark lands. I figured there's going to be a lot of work around the holidays. I ain't figuring nothing, Lolo. I'm not figuring nothing, bro, because all I can say is let's ride out and let's see what happens. Itchy says, SoCal, any suggestions on a newer used automatic truck to look? A newer used automatic truck to look at build. Am I reading this shit wrong, Willis?
You said what was that?
Any suggestions on a newer used automatic truck to look at build?
I think they're trying to ask what year to buy for an automatic truck. I'm just assuming. But if that is what they're talking about, I would say anything newer than 2016 for a reliable automatic. But that's just my personal experience. I could be wrong on that.
Oh, here comes Pop Tart. We're gonna hear the story.
Hey
Hi,
y'all.
Pop Tart. How you doing?
Good. How
So
are you?
what happened?
Okay.
Hang on. Let me solo you out real quick. Give me a second. I'm gonna give you the show real quick.
Okay.
All right, what happened?
All right. So basically, my husband had been working for this company and he had been asking to go home, like home time. He had been asking, basically they want to keep the truck running, they don't want to let you go home. So basically, he told them that he wanted to quit. He put his notice in the OmniTrack through the system. Um, And basically, he'd been asking to be routed to the yard and routed to the yard. So they wouldn't route him to the yard. So, he called the owner and said, hey, I'm willing to pick up this load, bring it to the yard, and, I'll make arrangements to get my own way home. I just want to bring your truck back. I want to quit. Because if you leave the truck, they put abandonment on your record. So, you want to do the right thing and take the truck back to the company. Well, basically, the owner sent a tow truck and the sheriff's department at the Love truck stop we were in Bates City, Missouri, out in the middle of nowhere, and put out of the truck basically because he wanted to quit. So now, we also had an issue with getting an Uber out. For some reason, we were like in the middle of nowhere, is what the sheriff department said. Out in the Ozarks, that a lot of Uber, Lyft, taxi, nobody will come out that way. But so the sheriff department was nice enough to give us a ride to Kansas City. Where we got on a plane this morning and we just got home. Yeah, but we had to take two Ubers because we took one Uber to the bus station. We were going to take a bus because it was a little cheaper. We thought it would be cheaper to take a bus home, but it actually worked out that the plane ticket was cheaper. So we took another Uber to the Kansas City airport and we flew home. We just got home today. So we're going to see how this plays out with his paycheck and everything come Friday. but it's just a shithole company. Excuse my language, but
You don't
pretty
excuse
much,
it. We're good here. We're all adults.
yeah. So pretty much, just these trucking companies today, you got to be careful where you go, and like I told him, who knows what they're going to put on his DAT record, but we did video um them taking possession of the truck, the tow truck coming, and stuff like that, in case they put it on his DAT record, because we did not abandon the truck. We were forced out of the truck. We've been asking to bring the truck to the yard. They picked it up with you in it. Yeah, and they, when they were, the tow truck driver was lifting the truck with me in the truck. It was just a whole crazy ordeal, y'all. But just glad to be home, and just tell everybody, be careful with these trucking companies, because a lot of them are out to screw you.
I don't know if you can put this out here or not, but T-Bone says,
Oh,
what company?
T-Bone wants to know what company.
Cold Liner Express.
Cold Liner Express.
Cold Liner
Who?
Express. T-Bone.
Cold Liner Express.
I need a job.
They're based out of Columbus, Ohio. Yes, and we're gonna
Cities
put
are
that out
cold.
there. And I've already reported everything. I reported to the FMCSA, because my husband wasn't able to log out of his ELD. So whoever drove that truck off drove off with his ELD running.
They put the truck down.
And it's just a whole crazy situation. But we're gonna wait and see what happens come Friday, when he's supposed to get paid. And
The
see if
sad
they
part of the thing about it, guys, here's the sad part, right? So I'm a realist, right? So on a situation like that, I always plan for the worst case scenario. So they brought a tow truck out. So what I'm assuming, and I hate assuming, right? But if I had to guess, they're going to charge you guys for the tow truck. They're going to charge you guys for all that stuff to make sure you guys don't get a paycheck on Friday.
Yeah, and that's what I told my husband. I said, who knows what they're gonna charge you. They also say if you leave the company within 90 days, they charge you $500, something like that. I know that part. But we're gonna wait till Friday and see what that check stub looks like. And but yeah, you're probably right, SoCal.
We need a job.
Yep. So right now, like I said, we're at home. And like my husband has been out, he's been running. We have not been home like 2.5 months now.
We lost Christmas.
Just steadily running. But they're the type of company they don't want to, they didn't want to route him back to the yard. He told them, I know we have talked to a couple of other companies, but right now we just got home and we don't want to make any decisions right now too fast. But I tell everyone, just be careful when you look at these companies. Do your homework, do reviews. And I did reviews and everything on this company before, my husband made the decision to go there. But
let me tell you what's bad about reviews, right? There's good and bad about reviews, but here's the problem that I have about reviews. Okay. Let's talk about a restaurant review, right? If they get some shitty service, right away, someone's going to run over there and put a badass review on this restaurant, right? But all the people that got great ass service, outstanding service, honestly, people don't say, man, that was some great service. Let me do a review. That doesn't happen. So when you look up companies sometimes and you see, damn, they got some bad reviews, it really doesn't mean it's a bad company. It's just the norm is if you got shitted on, you're going to make a bad review on something. But if you got treated well, it's expected. You don't put a good review. You see, does that make sense?
right.
Right.
Now we did record all the messages that we sent. We did screenshot all the text messages, stuff like that. So we did cover our end of the deal. But who knows what they're gonna try to put on his DAT record. That's what I'm concerned with.
Yeah. Joshua, before I talk to you, Joshua, give me 1 second. For the love of trucking, just so you know, you have background noise. So if you want to speak, just unmute.
What up?
What up, brother? What up? If you want to speak, unmute. But if you're not speaking, if you can, mute, because you have a lot of background noise and it's going to drown everybody else out. But I really appreciate you being on the panel, my dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my headset. You said what now, Sucker?
Oh, I was talking to the Love of Trucking. Love of
Oh,
Trucking,
okay.
mute real quick, and then if you gotta say something, brother, then unmute. And I'm here for you, man. I'm here to hear what you gotta say real quick, okay? Really quick.
Hello.
I'm gonna get with Josh. Joshua,
What's up, man?
tell people how you're making money, man. Let's get that shit out the way real quick. You're in Cali. You didn't check in, god dang it, and you're making the money.
Yeah, yeah. I'm in loadout right now. Loadout at the Flying J, man.
You better get your channel back up, Josh.
No, I'm not. I ain't getting it back up, man. I just got the truck wash. Uh, maybe find me somebody. I think there's a guy around here do polish. So I think I gotta. I don't know. I ain't seen him today though.
You guys know when you guys on this live stream, if you guys are on the phone, you guys know you guys can turn your phone sideways and you won't have the black on each side of your screen. You guys know that. It gives you guys a full screen.
Yeah. Hey, Miss
There
Pop
you
Tart,
go,
how you
Pop Tart.
doing?
Hey, how you
Turn
doing?
yours, Joshua.
All right. What's going on, SoCal? What's going on, Stepdad?
What's up?
I don't know everybody in the chat, man. Well, I got a situation. I washed my truck so much, my damn empty sticker done came off my shit. So now I gotta wait. I gotta wait on to get my permit, my empty permit, before I better move again. So,
Hang on one
Damn it,
second.
boy.
yep. But we already dropped the
Troy.
money. We already dropped the money, y'all.
That's how can we expose them?
Oh, never mind. Shannon, you just text me, Shannon. All right, we're going to get with Shannon. See what's going on. So, hey Josh, you know if you put your phone sideways, you and Willis, it gives you guys a full screen, right? There you go. There you go. Got that full screen going.
Oh man, come on.
Willis is probably on the phone holder and he probably can't even hear me. So.
That damn SoCal hell, man. Y'all got one of the greatest on this YouTube, man.
What in the world are you talking about?
You the greatest, man. The greatest Peterbilt driver ever, man. Step deck hauling some bitch.
Did you watch that video?
Yeah. Man.
Hey, I put shit in some crazy places, man. Some crazy places.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Think about that video.
Yeah. China's done, man. I just want to live life, take care of my family, and make money. That's it. I don't want to do all the beef, back forth, this and that. This person don't like it. I don't, all this other stuff. It is what it is, man.
Well, I appreciate you jumping on saying hi to the folks, man. It's good for people to see you.
Oh yeah. Well, another thing, man. I got on the scale, so I lost 12 pounds already.
Man, congratulations, bro.
Yeah.
See, Josh lost 12
good,
pounds
man.
and gave it to me. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, what I did was I got off all the sweets, all the bread, all the eating, all the truck stops and all that. I don't do that no more. And I am drinking this Arizona today, but I'm drinking water right behind it, so it's diluted anyway. Straight water.
Hold on, I
just
can't
ate
hear
a salad.
anything anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But I lost it in
man.
at least a week and 3 days, about 12 pounds.
Man, that's real good. We lost Pop Tart. For the love of trucking, buddy, what do you got to say today?
For the love of trucking, what's going on, bro?
For the love of trucking, can you hear me? All right, I guess I'm getting back to the comments. Which I think I'm behind on a little bit. Let me see, where did I leave off at? T. Walker says that's what I read also. Repo bad. TJ says LO nah. No I-15 SoCal. AO for me.
Hello?
All right, that's what's up, TJ. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, how you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing? Is my background a little better?
Yeah, you're better now. So talk to us. What are you gonna bless us for today?
Yeah, thank you for letting me in, by the way. Just had a question on, well, your opinion on something. I work for a company, a small company, pretty good, moving specialized freight. And
Hmm.
I had an idea of possibly building a small fleet within this company. So I was just wondering, like, what's your opinion on, building a small fleet within a fleet?
Well, my question is, how are you going to retain drivers? Do they have a program for that? They're going to help you with drivers?
Yeah, they actually screen the drivers. They would have to pretty much be, go through the company to qualify to come on. Uh, it's a little strenuous. I mean, the qualifications it's pretty much a year, and you have to have your hazmat, your DOD clearance, and team drivers. So it's not the easiest way of hiring drivers because of the qualifications, but the income, the money would be well worth it once they are qualified and come on.
Yeah. If you write out a business plan, right, which I would recommend you doing, putting in your payments, what it's going to cost you to operation for your operation, for driving pay structure and all that kind of stuff. If the bottom line looks good and you have access to get drivers, I see nothing wrong with it. Only thing I'd say is just be aware of trucks with crazy payments and not being able to get out of the shop. So
Right,
just be aware of that. If you get a crazy ass truck payment, it goes in the shop like what happened to me for a sensor for 6 months. Your driver's not going to sit home for 6 months. Then you lose a driver.
right. Yeah, that's my worry. Of course, the market where
That's
we are now
everybody's
with
worry.
trucks.
It's everybody's worry, especially when you're brand new, starting to build a fleet. If you're established already the fleet, sometimes you can juggle some guys around. But when you're trying to start to build something and all the cards are stacked against you, it makes it difficult. But if you can make it through, you can make it through anything. Straight up.
Right. Yeah, that's good advice. Thank you. Like, pretty much, I know how the lease trucks can be. You know, when you're building a fleet, what's your opinion on as far as like, would you lease or rent a truck? Or would you suggest buying cash trucks to put drivers in?
Well, and Josh would probably disagree with me, but I'm always for doing cash trucks if you can. If you cannot, and they got some kind of lease thing that's not gonna like throw the book at you, hit you upside the head, take all your money, and in your business plan you can show a profit. As my investor mindset, if you can turn a profit, turn a profit. But if it is going to be a lease, I really make
Right.
sure it's going to be a walk away situation. If it doesn't work out, see, here's let me compare a cash truck to a walk away lease. Okay, a cash truck, if things go bad, you can park it, you're still good. If you have a walk away lease and shit goes bad, you can still give back the truck, you're still good, right? Some leases you cannot walk away. So if you get these leases where you cannot walk away, like Josh, what's that one lease company? Oh shit, Josh knows.
I'm in a non walkaway lease, but only way I get out of my lease is that they say I don't want the truck no more, and you want to lease a truck. I can give you you can take over my payments, and then I'm out of it. See what I'm saying? That's the only way I can better get out my lease. But what I would do if I tell you if I would give me a used truck or brand new, would have you want to whatever you see fit and put up on a contract managed through Penske. I know a guy got a 1997 Freightliner Classic. Got it through contract managed through Penske. His motor threw a rod. Penske had to put another motor in his truck, and Penske gave him a truck to keep rolling. It's high as hell, but they do all his PMs, oil changes, all that. You know what I'm saying? So when his truck go down,
Right.
they got 2 hours
I
to
heard
fix
about
that
the
truck.
Penske lease.
Yeah.
Well,
Now,
here's
but see,
my
not
problem.
this Penske with your own truck though. hmm Go
Oh,
ahead. So
he's saying
Oh, see, I
Penske
haven't
with your
heard
own
about that
truck.
side of it.
yeah, with your own truck, you can put your actual truck up on the contract maintenance where you still have the same benefits as somebody's renting a truck, or leasing a truck through Penske. You still have the same
Well, that's
benefits.
cool. See, I didn't know that. I think that's cool as hell.
Yeah, it is. It's like $800 a month.
Woo!
Well, that's worth it if all your maintenance is covered. But I guess too, just depends on what kind of truck you got and how hard
If
you
you have
run
a
it.
blowout
Just
on the
you
side of the
wasting
road,
money too.
they come out, they send Southern Tire Market, change the tire. You have any problem with your truck, they got 2 hours to fix that truck on the side of the road. They're gonna bring you another truck, take your truck and fix it.
What happens after 2 hours?
They're gonna have to either bring you a truck with they're gonna bring a tow truck with a truck and then take your truck back to the shop and fix it. Find out what's wrong with it, whatever.
See, that sounds cool as hell, but let me tell you a story. There was a guy that had that Penske lease program.
Hmm.
Exactly what he's saying, that if you break down, they'll bring you a truck. Um, he broke down. They didn't bring him a goddamn thing. They brought him a tow truck and put his ass in the shop. And he says, okay, what about this truck? And they said, we'll try to find you one. We don't got any. And
Right.
2 weeks went by. He still didn't have a truck. And he hit me up. And he used to drive for me. And I had one of my 389s just sitting, chilling. And I threw him the keys to it and told him keep running.
Yeah, right now trucks are short. That's back then when trucks were plentiful. You know what I'm saying? So now Penske even got trucks.
But we got to clarify, Josh, because when we speak on that, they're thinking right now times, and then people get excited, go over there and get screwed. Like I called Penske Live on my channel,
Mhm.
and they said, oh yeah, and they said exactly what you guys said, and I said, and I told them, I said, well, wait a minute, do you guys have trucks right now? No, not right now. I said, if I broke down right now, could you bring me a truck? No, not right now. We'll have to find you a truck. I said, why you tell people that then?
Yeah. Yep. But I know this this
Yeah.
this actually happened. Actually happened to a guy. He broke down up under that contract because my buddy he's the head mechanic of Penske in Richmond, Mississippi. I talk to him damn near every day, and they had to put another motor, a Detroit 60 series motor, in his truck. Yeah, sure
Yeah,
did.
I mean, I like that program. Like, if you got a truck with a million miles, you know it's gonna need an engine, you know all that stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, either you finance a brand new engine, you got to make payments if you ain't got the cash, or you can give them 800 months and they gotta pay for it out of 800 a month.
I do have a
Yeah.
So
question about that though.
Hmm.
You're paying the 800 a month, but say you do have a catastrophic failure, like you lose an engine or a transmission. Is there some kind of deductible you have to pay on top of that?
I guarantee it is because they charge you like 25 cents a mile. I think it's more than $800.
here's what I'm gonna do, Josh. Here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Josh, you got their phone number?
No, I don't have their phone number. I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, can you look it up, put it in the private chat? We're gonna call them up, man. I'm curious.
All right,
You know, I'm real curious
let me
of
look it up.
this situation. So we lost Josh, but he's gonna come back on. What up, DJ the Trucker? He's one of my members as well. Jeez. Really quick, Pop Tart. I know we dropped out, but Jaquan says first mistake is telling them you want to quit. I did the same thing with Western Express, and they rerouted me back to their terminal in Nashville and gave me a bus ticket. God damn, these
If I could
companies are
make
raggedy.
a side comment about for the love of trucking situation, the thing with building within a company, you're gonna have to really watch your numbers with a fine tooth because a lot of times in these situations when you start trying to cooperate within companies and corporations, they'll start shortchanging you because you got so much going on. Not purposely so sometimes it is malicious, but that's just something you have to be mindful of too. And understand too, because you're within their system, ultimately they can control your ceiling of how much money you make at the end of the day, regardless of if you own the equipment or if you lease it or not. You're being fed by them basically, so they can ultimately decide where your ceiling stops at, because they're not going to let you outrun the whole company. That's not how that works. That's not the whole idea behind the business. Ultimately, while you are growing a business yourself, you're really helping them at the same time because they're still going to get a percentage off what you make regardless. So just be mindful of that.
The cool thing
Right.
about the
That
whole
makes a lot of
thing,
sense. They
but
actually,
the cool thing about the whole thing is people go to college and become a doctor, right? So what this move is going to do for you, again, do a business plan, make sure it's profitable, right? And if it's profitable, it makes sense, move forward. And however the turnout happens, at least you're going to learn. You're going to get experience. You're going to learn something. You know what I'm saying? All right, Josh. You got to put your phone sideways again,
Like as
Joshua.
far as
So
the
you
pay
know what I'm
scale.
saying?
I'm gonna put it in the private
Oh, in the
chat.
chat. Okay, got you. I'm sorry. What'd you say again? For the love of
Yeah, as far
trucking.
as like the pay scale, are you all for percentage pay or will mileage pay make more sense?
I'm always for percentage because trucking goes up and down, and so if things are really crazy great, your driver gets rewarded, and if it goes really really low, your company's secured. If you're on mileage pay, let's say like today,
Right.
and you pay some high ass crazy mileage, and now trucking tanks and everything goes real low, you're still obligated to pay that crazy ass high mile. So let's say you're paying 80 cents a mile, and let's say freight gets down to $1. You're making truck payments, like you said, lease payments and insurance and all that stuff. Are you going to survive on 20 cents a mile?
Oh, no.
Does that make sense?
Now Rudolph,
Right.
I met a guy.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
met a guy SoCal with Rudolph Freight, right? He's getting like
Mm-hmm.
$1.45 a mile, empty and loaded. He getting the same rate, empty and loaded miles. And he got a Wasatch paper. And he's bringing home over $3,000 a week, and that's after the truck payment. Running
No,
miles.
it can be done. It can be done, Joshua. But the whole thing I'm trying to warn everybody
Mm-hmm.
is, you know, trucking goes up and down, bro.
Oh yeah.
What I'm trying to say is to make sure you're secured enough so when it goes down, you can get through the fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't sit back and go get a $300,000 fucking 389 and $100,000 damn drive in, and then the goddamn rate goes down to fucking $1.20, and you're sitting back fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna call these people up real quick. I
Yeah,
appreciate that, Josh, giving the number. I see it.
that's the one in Stockton, SoCal.
All right. Oh, it's out here.
In Stockton. Yep.
We're gonna call it right now as we speak. Here we go. If you guys can mute up real quick.
For a household rental, press 1. Commercial, 2.
The fuck? Oh, 2. Shit, I'm tripping.
Please hold while your call is transferred.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
It's a great day at Park West Self Storage, professionally managed by Storage Pro, where we make storage work for you. This call may be.
Hang on, Josh. Did I call the right number?
Yeah.
I'm you, Josh.
Yeah, that's what it is. 209-474.
A storage place?
It's 2119.
Freud, can you grab this phone call for me real quick, please? On my cell phone real quick. Because I'm live and I'm making these other calls. Thanks, bro. So it's a storage? I thought it was Penske we're calling, Josh. Josh? Josh, you got to unmute, Josh. All right, we're going to call it, guys.
Hold on, SoCal. Oh, here you go. Hold on, I got a number right here. 209-365.
Oh, that's a different number than what you put up there.
Yeah, this another one. This in the low. This one. That one right there was in Stockton. This one right here in the Lodi.
All right, what is it?
209-365-9335.
9335.
Yep.
Yeah, because that storage crap had me kind of like, wait a minute.
If we're calling Penske Truck Rental.
That's
For
better.
a household rental, press 1. Commercial, 2. Please hold while your call is transferred.
Damn, did anybody working?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, but mute up real quick. We're making a phone call real quick. But we hear you, Biz. Hold on till someone calls this answer, I guess. You know the password, right?
location you're trying to reach is not currently available. Please hold while we transfer you to a representative.
Well, you can answer if it rings.
Please be advised, all calls are recorded and kept for future reference and may be monitored for quality assurance.
Ah, shit. It's music.
Hi, thank you for calling Penske, and this is Lynn. How can I help you?
And how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. My name is James Best, and I have a trucking company, and I have a question. It was just told to me that if I have my own truck, that I can sign up with your guys' maintenance program where I'm paying like $800 a month, and anything happens to my truck, you guys cover it for me?
That I would have to get you over to a local district location. Unfortunately, I only handle personal household rentals. What city, state would you be picking up out of?
It doesn't even really Stockton, California, or Dallas, Texas, or it doesn't matter. I can go anywhere.
Okay.
But wait a minute. What do you mean picking out of? I have my own truck though. I just want to add on the program that they have.
Right. Yeah, I have to get you over to a district location for that. If you have your own truck,
yeah.
What we do here at the national line, we rent for personal household use, like our box trucks.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we don't do anything with that. All right.
All right.
I'll put you on a brief hold here and get you connected, okay?
All righty. Goddamn music again. You're gonna violate me. DJ the Truckers, I hope you have messages. They're about to put abandoned on the record. He probably not getting a check for a few months. Damn. Facts. TJ Jones, the Bull of the Woods, said, guarantee that's what they will do. Man, I'm behind on messages, huh? Columbus said, never heard of them. I live close to Columbus. Sounds sketchy. Don't look like a paycheck. Holy shit. I had a friend that's worked for them, but they don't know what happened. That's why I don't go company. So, Cal, that's your driver. No, none of these are my drivers. TJ says trucking is volatile, evil motherfucker. Colonel at times, greed, overwhelmed the industry. Drivers are considered. Damn. Hey, TJ, I agree with you, brother. 100%, man. That sucks, bro. But as sad as it is, TJ, homeboy, I have to agree with you, bro. You're 100% right on that, my dude. Ray says, what's good, Josh? Hey, Bryce, I'm going to call you today, my dude. What we talked about. Bad news travels faster than any good news that you hear. You can have a million good reviews, but one bad review screws it all up. Josh, my guy, Itchy says. Shannon says yes. I'm still waiting on hold, by the way, guys. Trucking with T-Bone says Stepdeck's got to leave his phone upright so the shifter is not in the shop. Yes, I am.
Okay, I have Andrea on the line for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, sure. How can I help you?
And how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Nice. Hey, I have a question. One of my buddies was telling me that you guys have a program. I know you guys have a program that if we rent or lease a truck, it's a full maintenance lease program. And if it breaks down to 2 hours, I get a truck and all that. But they also said you guys have a program. If I have my own truck, I can enter my own truck in your program. And it's $800 a month. Do you know anything about that?
So you just own one truck, or?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know about the pricing, so I can't confirm that for you. We do service other people's vehicles. I would just need to get your info and then see who to pass that through to. I'm not sure who's in charge of that.
Well, what if it's multiple vehicles? Because, I mean, good word of mouth is good. My question is, if I have my own vehicle, and I'm not sure if you're the person to talk to or not, they just patched me over to you. I put commercial and went to personal. You know, I think the automated is kind of screwing up, but pretty much we have semi trucks. We're a trucking company, right? And so I was told through a buddy that if I put my 1997 Freightliner in with your maintenance program, that I just pay $800 a month, and if I get a flat tire, you guys come out for free and change it. If my truck breaks down, within 2 hours, you'll bring me one of your rental trucks, and if the engine goes out, you guys fix it for free because it's in my $800 a month charge.
Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure how that program works. I'm just in the rental department. I can get your info, though, and then I'll get with my managers and see who exactly is in charge of that, and they can reach out to you.
All right. Did the phone number show up on the screen?
No, it's showing me corporate's phone number right now.
Oh, okay. I just got this new phone. I have to
What
look.
was your name, sir, again?
My name is James Best. I live in Illinois.
James, and then what was your company's name, sir?
Best Motors.
Okay, and then your best callback number?
Shit, what the hell's the number? I apologize. I just got this. I just switched over from Cricket over to AT&T. Hang on, let me see what my phone number is. Let me see. I apologize. Thought it showed up.
No, you're fine.
Hang on a second. Hey, Freud. Yeah. Oh, I apologize. Do you know what my phone number is on the iPhone? I'm sorry? Do you know what my phone number is on the iPhone? I apologize. It's brand new. Or how do I look it up on my phone?
It's under general settings, SoCal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you go to settings, general, and then about.
All right. Thank you. So go to settings, general, and about. No phone number. So after I go to general, settings, and about, then where I find it?
It used to be on there, but I guess they've changed it around. I just got a new phone too.
I know that's the watch.
Well, do me a favor. Dial your damn number. I'm sorry, ma'am. Give me 1 second. Oh, we can't dial the goddamn number because she's on the phone. I'm gonna put you on hold 1 second. I'm gonna dial my friend's.
I can give you. Here, let me give you my phone number, and you can call me again.
Okay.
Without having to go through corporate. I'll give you our direct number.
Sure. Well, hang on 1 second. Do you know how to look the damn phone number up? Yeah, he's gonna look it up. I'm an Android person. What can I say? All right, we got it. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just figured it out. They put it under iCloud. They switched it around.
An email?
You'll never be able to get me on the email. There's too much spam going on for some reason right now. But I can give you an email. Are you ready for it? I'll give you my email. Let me know when you're ready.
It's fine. It was just in case if your phone number doesn't work or something that.
I'll give it to you. Let me know when you're ready to take it down.
Okay, go ahead.
It's James Best.
How do you spell your last name, sir?
BEST T. Badass Trucker.
So James.
Right. It's a long email. That's why I don't speak on it too much. James Best Badass Trucker 69 007
Okay.
at gmail.com.
Okay, so I'm gonna get on my manager and see who would be able to contact you about that, and I'll reach out to them and then give them your contact info and have them reach out to you.
All right, sounds great. Thank you. I'll be waiting for the call.
And you said you were in what city? I'm sorry.
Your phone's breaking up. What did you say, ma'am? Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. Hang on.
What city are you located in, sir?
Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, or something.
What city specifically?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, I got all your info down, and then I'll work on finding out who the best person for you to talk to is, and I'll reach out.
Sounds great.
Alright, thank you. Have a good rest of your day, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I don't even know how to operate this goddamn iPhone. I can't fucking hang the motherfucker up and none of that stupid ass shit.
Well, you ain't right, nigga.
Yeah,
You ain't right,
I didn't
bro.
know where to look for it either. But that's funny.
Well, you is not right, cuz. You is not right.
Ridiculous email. I said, all right.
Hey, SoCal, she knew that was bullshit. She knew that was some bullshit.
Badass trucker
Okay.
007.
What that dude crazy as hell, man.
With 3 T's.
Boy, you bringing all the cold out my chest, man. Cut it out, man.
To my best motors.
Best motors. With the T's. Oh, that dude wild as hell, man.
Hey, James, I already got permission from James to use his name, man, but that shit she just took that shit. That shit is fucking funny. BEST, okay, T, okay, T, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, shit was funny.
Yeah, shit was funny as hell, man. And then you just came up with some numbers on the other end of the 007, like this dude.
Yeah, 69 007.
At Gmail, nigga. God damn. Boy, you ain't.
Oh man.
She know you were bullshit when you couldn't even find your own phone number. She know you were bullshit. That shit was crazy.
I don't know that phone number, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I have so many goddamn phones, bro. And this is the iPhone. In reality, I got this phone service and this phone strictly for my Harley Davidson because what I do with this is I put Pandora on, and I stream music on my Harley. So because if people call me, you know what I mean, and if I don't have a separate phone, then next thing you know, as I'm listening to music, someone's calling and people can hear it ring, and then the conversation. So I keep my phone Bluetooth to the helmet, which is behind me next to my truck back there. And then, so this one's just for music. So I don't know the goddamn phone number to it.
Man, some dude keep asking me for some money, man. So he really need help and need to find a job. I said, well, man, don't you got something called Intelli app? Shit.
So real quick, I got to read my members. I'm
trying to join your channel, man. I'm trying to join your channel. I'm trying to figure out how can I do it, because I went to your page and I don't see it.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yes.
So I put a link under my description. So go to my last live feed, and the link is right there.
All right.
So I'm gonna shout out all my members real quick. Cool Trucking. I got to read all the member comments, and then I'll get back and start reading everybody else's. Cool Trucking says, "Damn it, I didn't get a notification you were going live." That's why I try to tell everybody, bro. In the very beginning of my live stream, I tell people, man, a lot of people don't get my notifications, man. That's why a lot of people don't show up in the beginning. Eric says, I sent you an email about a job position if you are still looking. Yes, Eric, I'm still looking, brother. Let me know. And make sure it's this email right here.
So can I go to your video? One of your videos,
Yeah.
And then hit the link? Okay.
It'll say iPhone.
You're going to have to do it in browser.
Yeah, it says iPhone link. Jeremy says, "What up, everyone?" One of my members, another one of my members, again, still Jeremy says, "I didn't get a notification either." I know nobody gets no goddamn notifications. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I used to have a shitload of people in the damn stream, and nobody gets my damn notifications. Only thing I can say is unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the bell is the only thing I can think of. What up, Jeremy? I didn't get a notification of the live either. Jesus Christ. You hear that, Josh? Nobody gets my goddamn fucking... Oh, hey, you like that, Ray? Hey, Josh, you missed that part where I said I had a cricket and I switched over to AT&T?
Cricket to AT&T.
Oh, shit. I said, sorry about that.
Man.
I have cricket and I switched over to AT&T. That shit was hilarious as shit, boy. I'm a fool, man. I can be a fool. You know what I'm saying? Chris, not much. Just chill. Home time. Click on contacts and hit the top. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot
my
about
card
that.
on contacts.
Yeah, when you go to open your phone, like you're finna dial a phone number and you hit the little contact button, your phone number's at the top. I forgot about that.
Shit, that's what's up, man. You're out for 3 months and you go home for 3 days, man. That's the business. That's the kind of drivers I need. Gus says, LOL. Michael, if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. What's my phone number? You know how I tell everybody, if you stay ready, you got to get ready? And he says, and then I was like, well, what's my phone number? I wasn't ready, right? I wasn't ready. But I thought I could just click on the goddamn settings and get to my damn phone number real quick. But yeah, that didn't happen. DJ's laughing his ass off. Any other members talking? Let me see. Chris says, what up, Willie? How are you? Oh, shit. Man, I'm not used to that. I got a super chat, guys. I got to leave that up there and brag about it for a second. Damn, I got me a super chat. What do you guys know about that? No, I'm just playing. For the love of trucking says, hey, had to jump off going through bad area, but thank you so much for the info. I would definitely put some thought into my business plan. There you go. And I really appreciate that. You guys don't have to, you know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate that, man. It shows what's up. I sent it to the email in the description. All right. Got you.
So let me ask you this, since we're talking about business plans.
Sure.
For a solo operation, does your business plan have to be long or extensive?
It doesn't matter if it's one truck or 100 trucks, right? The business plan is always the same. So when you do one truck's business plan, when you add a second truck, you're duplicating the first business plan, because you as an owner operator should pay yourself already as a driver, right? Oh shit, we just lost Josh. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's trying to join. That's why. So for example, you as owner operator, right? So you're a driver, so you pay yourself as a driver, correct?
Right.
So when you put a truck on, all you're doing is duplicating the first business plan. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I'll try to keep it easy. Biz says, poor James Best will be hunting down for sure now. They really would have fucked up if I'd have given James Best's fucking phone number to call back. You'd be like, what the hell? Check your email now. Hey, yeah. I don't have that email, bro. Good luck on that one. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. I did get notified on your last live. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, that's the craziest thing about the twos, man, is notification, man. They just don't do it. It's retarded. So anyway, let's call that other number, right? He gave us this number. Let's call that other number. You guys remember that first number he gave me? Let's call that one, see what happens. Yeah. Because I really want, while I'm live, I really want to get down to this.
Calling Penske Truck Rental. For household rental, press 1. Commercial, 2. Please hold while your call is...
Actually, you know what? Before we go on, I need to write down my own phone number, because you don't want to know why? If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready. If you guys want to come to the panel and ask us questions, man, please feel free. Feel free to jump on the panel. You don't have to turn the camera on. You know what I mean? You can just come over here and say what you got to say if you don't want to text, type. And here's what's crazy, guys. even though your name's in the comments in the chat, when you guys go on to the live stream, you can just put, trucker or whatever, man. I mean, you don't have to put your government name out there. I don't know how Freud looked the damn phone number up. We're going to call back on that other number that Josh gave me. I want to get my phone number first. Man, shit. Maybe I need to call that lady back and ask her what my phone number is, huh? All right, I got it. So it was the way I was thinking. This stupid ass thing was lagging. All right. I got the phone. We are ready. I got the freaking phone number. Let's call these fools up. I really want to know, man. I really want to know. My dude Chris says, I would jump on, but I'm waiting on my family to come pick me up. I'm stuck with this load until Thursday night. Hey, Chris, you can jump in for 2 seconds, say hi to everybody, and jump off until your family gets here, brother. I mean, it's up to you, man. It's up to you. All right, so let's call this number.
For calling Pesky Truck Rental. For household rental, press 1.
My dude didn't show up at 10 o'clock.
2. Please hold while your call is transferred. It's a great day at Park West Self Storage, professionally managed by Storage Pro, where we make storage work for you.
See, that's what threw me
This
off.
call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. If you're interested in renting a storage unit or have questions about
I
an
don't think that's
existing
this. It's
reservation,
about a
please
storage
press
unit.
1. If you are a current customer and need to speak with your store manager, please press 2. For payments, please.
But in the very beginning, it says Penske.
Oh.
That's weird, man. Can someone look up another Penske phone number? We need to get to the bottom. I don't have my regular. I'm not fucking with that.
Give me about half a second. I can get you one.
Sure. I ain't fucking with that damn Apple trying to figure some shit out. And Freud's got my Android, so. What up, Jeff? So we're gonna call another Penske because we. So what Josh told us.
Well, here's one for San Antonio if you want to call them.
Sure, let's do it.
It's 210.
Hang on 1 second. Let me bring Chris in. What up, Chris?
Hey, what's going on, SoCal?
Not too much, but I appreciate you joining us. So you said, what's the phone number, Phil?
It's 210-661-4900.
Here we go, guys. Showtime.
Now, this is the logistics, so that might just be their shipping.
Okay.
If not, I got one other you can call.
All right. You notice when you try to call people, they just don't answer their freaking phone these days.
That's true.
Jason speaking.
Hey, Jason, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
I got a question. One of my buddies told me that not only do you guys do the full maintenance rent lease situation over there, he also said for $800 a month, I can put my own truck on as far as your maintenance program where everything's covered under the $800 umbrella. Is that correct?
You know what? Let me get you somebody who can help you. Because I'm not the right person who can answer any of these type of questions.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm a mechanic here in the shop. I work on the stuff, and I don't even know how much they charge.
Well, shoot. I'm glad you're a mechanic. Can I ask you a couple of questions while I got you on the phone?
Okay.
All right. How hard is it to find parts right now?
It depends on what you're finding. Like right now, Penske nationwide, we got like 350 units that need CPCs.
Wow.
And that's just a CPC, for example.
That's crazy. 350 units.
Yeah, and then we got a unit that need death headers.
Man, so what do you guys do? So what do you guys do? Store the trucks in a big lot somewhere or something?
That's nationwide. You know, in other words, it might be one out of this location.
Yeah.
It might be two out of nationwide.
Right.
And I say nationwide, but we also have locations in Canada, Mexico.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
So you guys, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me get with somebody who can help you with this situation here, sir.
Sure.
I'm gonna put you on hold while I make some phone calls.
Sounds great, sir. Thank you. There goes that. Man, did you guys hear that? 350 just for one part. Then all these trucks are waiting for all these other parts. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. Pay attention. Everyone said, "Go Pinsky." In 2 hours, they'll get you another truck. Man, you guys better wake the fuck up.
Right.
What up, Bids?
Hey, what's going on, SoCal?
Not too much, buddy.
Can you guys hear me?
What's that?
I said you
Yeah,
can finally hear me.
Yep.
All right. I had to disconnect the Bluetooth because I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you with it. So now I got you on speakerphone.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. So the things that you were talking about, I listened to you for a long time already. I was there when you told us to get a dyno for the truck. Way back in the day, before YTTA, before all that stuff.
Nice.
And
Damn, you've been really following me.
Way back. And I followed, you told me to do the dyno. I did that. I did the dyno, and that helped me out a lot.
Man.
And then you told us about the double coins. And that helped me out too. I still have them on the truck. That's how good they are.
Man.
And I mean, I have a lot of tips to help out a lot of the fellow truckers that have been driving for a long time.
Hang on 1 second, brother. Hang on 1 second. What's that, sir?
First one, you got a pen and paper ready, right?
I'm always ready. If you stay ready, don't got to get ready.
His name is David. 210.
Hang on, let me get a pen and paper. No, I'm just kidding. 210. Yeah, I got you. 210.
240.
So it's
1477.
So it's 210-240, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's like
1477.
1477. Got you.
And the second one would be Lena.
Lena?
Lena.
Got you.
210 854 2885.
Sounds great.
Yeah, as far as getting parts, basically anything electronic, good luck.
And that's on even new trucks, right?
Yes.
And that's what I keep trying to tell people. But you know what they tell me? They tell me I'm batshit crazy. Who says that? Batshit crazy. I'm not a bat and I ain't crazy, right? But they say I'm batshit crazy. I don't know nothing what I'm talking about when I say, please don't go get the new trucks because when it goes in the shop, you're stuck on a payment and who knows when you're going to get a part.
Yeah. Well, it's like my, a personal vehicle. I have a 2002 Ford F-250 with a 7.3 diesel.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, and I went out and I did buy a brand new vehicle, but I still kept my, the Ford.
Yeah.
The reason first off, I bought a new one because the truck already has 390,000 miles. So I figured, you know what, when we go out of town, I need something that's make sure it don't break down. But I also kept the old one so that I drive the old one every day to work so that I keep low mileage on a new one.
Right. I went to the Ford dealership where they had a whole backyard full of, not backyard, but a whole lot full of people's brand new cars. And I was sitting in the service when they were on the phone with another one saying, your car's back here. The bad news, we found the problem, but the bad news, we got 100 of them back there with yours, and you're 101 and on the list, and we're waiting for the parts, and we don't know when we're going to get them.
Yep.
So I try to tell people, but they don't want to listen, bro. So hopefully they might listen to you. You're a certified mechanic, right? I'm not a mechanic, right? I don't know shit, but coming from a mechanic working on, how many trucks you guys think in your fleet?
It's each location has their own number of trucks. Shoot, I think Penske nationwide, we're close to a million trucks.
Million trucks. That's pretty big.
We're the largest truck leasing company in the United States.
Now, if you had to guess, right, out of that million, how many trucks? Right, and again, this ain't your guys' fault. This is a part shortage problem. Out of the million, if you had to guess nationwide, how many trucks are parked waiting on a part?
Shit, I would say at least probably
3 million.
Probably 20,000. Probably 20,000 trucks nationwide that are waiting on a part. Because like earlier, I said 300 are just waiting for just a CPC.
Yeah.
Well, that's just one part. Well, now we got ECMs, we got ECUs, TCMs, central gateways,
DEF sensors, DEF dozers.
Oh yeah.
Wire harnesses for the DEF because they just short out for no reason at all. Yeah. Well, I definitely appreciate your help, my dude, and just be safe out there, man. And we just got to get through it. That's all we can do.
Yeah. I mean, my only question is, what happens when too many trucks are parked because of lack of parts?
Well, some people say go to the junkyard, but I mean, if you got a 2021, it's hard to go to the junkyard for a sensor because you already got a junkyard sensor. It just went out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, what I mean by what happens when too many trucks get parked, I mean, you come down and think about it. Truck drivers, they put food on our table. That's what I'm getting at there. What happens when too many trucks are broke down nationwide? Eventually, the grocery store is going to get empty.
And here's a sad thing, right? So, not really getting into politics, but if people don't make some changes around here, it will get to that point, right? It will get to that point. And the suck part about it is people are going to want to blame truck drivers, and truck drivers will get the blame, and I don't think that's cool.
No, I'm not blaming a truck driver.
No, not you. I'm talking about the news.
Oh yeah.
It's always the truck driver's fault.
They don't realize it. If it wasn't for you guys holding that steering wheel, driving down the goddamn highway, shit would come to a halt in 2 days.
Yep.
Probably in 1 day.
Probably the same day. Look how fast everybody sold out of toilet paper.
Yeah. If it wasn't for you truck drivers, and then next in line would, or maybe before you guys would be the farmers.
Yeah. Well, let's not cut you guys out, man. The mechanics are just as important as the truckers, man. Because if you guys ain't fixing these clunky ass brand new trucks, man, who we have, man? You know what I mean? So we appreciate the mechanics for sure.
Yeah.
And you guys right now, you guys have to give bad news to people that don't understand what's going on because their eyes are closed.
Oh, on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not. A lot of people are not understanding. They just don't understand why my truck is not working.
And then what I would tell them is, why are you brain dead? That's what I would tell them. Why are you a brain dead, retarded ass business owner that don't know what the hell's going on here?
I can't see that and still expect to keep my job. faster than I can say it. I quit. It's been nice talking to you, buddy.
All right, you too, buddy. Have a good one.
Okay.
Bye-bye. So the stuff I've been talking about, you guys see this shit as real life situations, right?
Oh yeah, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna read some more. That was Pitsky, bro. The one that everybody says, "Don't worry, in 2 hours, you know, when it breaks down, they're gonna send me another truck." Okay, think on that.
No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna. It sounds good.
Sounds great when you're signing up, giving $8,000 a month.
Yeah, once you give them the money, it's job call.
Yep, I'm gonna read the members really quick. And then I'm gonna read the comments, and then I know Biz, you're speaking. I apologize. The call can't. You know, he got on the phone, and then we're gonna call these two numbers, and we're gonna get to the bottom of, can you really get a 97 Freightliner with a 1.5 million miles? It's about to blow up. It's on its last leg, just dragging ass across the United States, and you give these fuckers $800, they're gonna give you a new engine. We're gonna get to the bottom of that shit because I want to find that shit out. I want to find out. Anyway, my member Chris says, "Oh shit, I already read that one already. Goddamn. What up, Nevada? He's a member of the channel. Says, get a truck, start a fleet or nah? I mean, yeah, Nevada, it's get a truck and get a fleet, but it depends on the business plan. So it'd be a yes, depending on your business plan." Ronald, a member, says, "SoCal, the shortage on parts could be a sensor plot by the power to be." Yes or no, bro? If people, it's common sense, man. If people sitting home getting tax money and unemployment, who the fuck's making this shit? All right, let's go back up. So what do you think about getting an authority this year and running local, being home daily? Do you think that's possible for profitable running in Dallas, Texas? Well, Dallas is Texas is a huge state, bro.
So that depends on what kind of freight you're pulling more than anything.
Yeah, and the whole thing is, bro, is what are you trying to do locally, right? So trucking is so huge, you know, as far as different lanes and what you want to do. I know myself over here, I can run local and make it just fine, you know. Over the weekend, I grossed over, just Saturday and Sunday, I grossed over $7,000. I probably did like 7,500 in 2 days locally. So
that's a good week.
That's not even a week. That's just a weekend. You know, so yeah. So I mean, just find some lanes, bro. I'm sure you can make it happen. Let's see. GW Bull says, K-Town, I'm trying to do that here in Houston. Running fuel, it can be done, but most insurance is high for the first year, and none for the hazmat until after the first year. He's absolutely true. He's 100% right. I wish people stop playing music around me, man. God damn.
If you ain't got about 5,000 to start separate from your truck, then you're gonna have a hard time.
Well, it depends, man. If they get these loads where you get paid in 24 hours, you know, get on a nice big load, then they're set. You know, if they have no money in the bank.
No, I mean, as far as getting your authority and your insurance, that's about what it's running these days.
Yeah, it varies. But yeah, I agree with you. GW Bowles also says, if China takes over Taiwan, it'll control over 7% of the world's microchip production. They could shut all the stuff down if they wanted. That's true. But don't worry about it, man. The United States ain't worried about that shit. The United States is all worried about, and I can't speak on it because they'll cut the damn channel down. But, you know, chicks with dicks, right? That's what they're worried about. You know, they want to make sure chicks with dicks can go to the fucking restrooms and take a piss and fucking play basketball games. So y'all motherfuckers voted for these faggots. So, hey, damn, I just said faggot. Now the video will come down. I know some companies are already cutting back rates. London wanted me to come run Houston to Canada, 2,200 miles. They wanted to pay $1.10 a mile. Fuck that shit, bro. So, Biz, See, you're in at a terminal. What port are you at?
I'm at Bayport. Actually, this is Barber's Cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. So here we go. We're gonna call these numbers. I got the comments out of the way. I told you guys today I'm gonna read your comments. So, oh, hang on. Another comment came in. Felix says, I'm debating on buying my fourth truck. I currently owe $30,000 on my truck and $20,000 on my trailer. Total of $1,800 monthly payments. Not sure if it's wise to buy another truck and trailer in this market and split. If you have a choice of buying some shit that's overpriced, Felix, do not do it. If you can find a Ford truck and it's reasonably priced and a trailer that's reasonably priced, go ahead. But good luck on trying to find drivers, bro. I've been trying to find a driver. I've been trying to find drivers now for months, at least 2 or 3 months. And I pay good and everything else. And trying to find a driver, I mean, they don't even know who I am. So, yeah, it's hard as hell to find drivers. But if you got a driver, go for it, bro. The monthly payments between the 4 trucks currently have $50,000 to invest in a new truck and trailer. Oh shit, Bid's right down the street from me. That's what GW Bull said. SoCal 100% on that last comment. Those close cases work for their own. All right, here we go. Make another phone call. So this guy's name is David. 210-240-1477. Put in the chat. If you guys think for $800 a month they're going to rebuild your engine for free and all that, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't think so, put a 2 in the chat. Let's do a voting on this thing. Well, the first number sucked. The voicemail.
Put my vote in and say that's a 2.
Yeah, I don't even know how to comment on here.
Nevada said 1.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Ain't that some shit? They gave me some numbers and nobody answers the goddamn phone. We'll try back again in a minute. I'm sure they saw that I just called. So we're going to vote. If you guys think for $800 a month, they're going to give you free oil changes, tire services, they'll rebuild your engine, throw in a new transmission, and rebuild that 97 Freightliner, put a 1 in the chat. If you say that is crazy as hell, too good to happen, put in that big old 2. If you really don't know and you want to just stay on the fence like, I don't know, SoCal, let's ride this one out, put in a 3. SoCal, how soon would you involve your teens in the company? They might inherit it one day after school ends, or sooner the better. I mean, admit types don't teach in school. They're low-key kind of involved, but like I told my kids, like my son just left for the Navy on Friday, so I want the kids to, follow their career path, right? I don't want to be the parent where they're obligated to do something for me. You know what I mean? I want them to follow their dreams, and let's see how that goes, right? This was what I wanted to do in life, and I don't want to put what I want to do in life onto them. Regardless how much money it makes, don't make, how big, small, whatever, indifference. My son did like 6 years in the Young Marines since he was a kid. He always did that Young Marine stuff, worked hard. He retired out of the Young Marines at 18 years old as a gunner sergeant, I guess they call that. And he worked hard to that, you know what I mean? It was really, really difficult for me to let him go to the Navy, knowing the leadership we have today and the bullshit that's going to go on, knowing that our leadership is not going to stand behind my son and protect him the way that he should be protected. But I can't wait 3 years for him to prolong his dream of what he wanted to do. So you know, let's see what happens with that. So my other son, he wants to get his own business, be an engineer, and he's just way out there, wanting to make games and do some computer shit. He's just way out there. And then my daughter, she already graduated can't even talk, college, and she's doing her own thing right now. So I'm just letting them all live their own dream and what they want to do. And once they live their dream, man, if they want to come back to this, this is always going to be here. It's always going to be here. Ronald said, SoCal, can I get a wrench? We'll see, man. We'll see one day, Ronald. We'll see. It's hard to get wrenches over here. But we'll see, Ronald. We'll see one day.
Is he a good mechanic?
Hey, Freud, are you on the phone? All right, can you hand me my cell phone? And then there's somebody that parked in front of the office. I don't know if they're looking for us or not. Is that Ricky? Oh, okay. Now I got people over here coming to visit, so I'm about to get off now. Yeah. Watch this. Hold up. Oh, never mind. Too late. Hey, Ricky, come here and say hi real quick there, buddy. Hey, no, there ain't no more mask mandate in By the way, there's no more mask mandate in California, by the way.
What's up, guys?
Hang on. Here.
What's going on?
There we go.
Hey, hello, how are you?
Guess you guys can figure that out by now, right? Got to look close.
How's it going, my dude? I'm gonna get up right now. Cool. Oh no, I'll get out. Hey guys, we'll continue this, man, because I want to. I'm sure this company's gonna be calling me, and we're gonna get to the bottom of that, guys, to find out if you can pay $800 a month and get free engines and transmissions and rear ends. I really want to know about that stuff, man. I really want to know. And that might be a whole nother life feed, man. You know, it might be part of our season of rebuilding trucks, right? This might be the way to go. I might go get a $10,000 truck, it'll be cash, sign up with their program, give them their $800 and run the dog shit out of that truck. Send that bitch to Canada and back and tell the driver, run that thing hard, blow that bitch up. I want that thing rebuilt before I make $5,000 on this $800 a month. That's a new lick. That's a new lick right there. I'm gonna have to tell Chase Andrew Jackson, man, because you know Coco just bought that one truck and he just bought that. Matter of fact, he's got that blue truck. It starts and runs. He can sign up that blue truck that needs an engine, that Caterpillar. We're gonna find out. I gotta call him today. Hey, appreciate all you guys, man. I got a good message.
Thank you, SoCal.
You're welcome. Chris did a private message, says, I can't believe ECM goes out on brand new trucks. That's crazy. It really is true. All trucks break down. Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. Don't think because that shit's brand spanking new, man, that that's not going to break down and have a problem. The problem I'm having with these brand new trucks is it needs brand new parts, and they don't have brand new parts for these new trucks. So be careful. Ronald says there's always hidden restrictions. Not Ronald. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there is. We're going to find out. So hopefully, if they call me today, I'll fucking go live again today, and we're going to talk about it. Or we can go live next time. It won't be Wednesday or Thursday because it could be maybe in the morning. But afternoon, I got to go get loaded, and I'm gone until Friday. So we'll see. What up, Larry Young? You're late, bro. You're late. Unless you just now decided to make a comment. But we're going to find out, guys. Can $800 a month restore your truck right now? We're going to find out. $800 a month. Buy a cash truck. The only payment you have is $800 a month, and it's monthly. You can cancel at any time. In 2 months, you spent $1,600. You got a brand new Series 60 Detroit and a brand new transmission. I'm going to tell the driver, look, if a driver lasts 2 months, right, in an old paid-off truck, I'm going to get mad at the driver and say, hey, stop shifting those damn gears that good. Blow that damn transmission up. What are you doing? Matter of fact, when we go down the road, lock those diffs up, blow those rear ends out. We got some stuff we got to do. Don't worry about it. I paid the $800. We're Gucci on that. And we'll see what's up. Until next time, guys. Let's find out what happens. See you guys later.